Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On third down, Johnson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you...
The Eagles' defensive unit back out there. They'll try to force the stop here in the second quarter of what's been a scoreless game to this point. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try and run right on the option. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Watson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Philly defense back onto the field. They had the interception last time they were out there, the second of the year for their key defender. And they'll try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Watson. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 50, it's Watson. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right.
The Eagles defensive unit back out there. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here, trailing in this third quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there. We've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
The Philly defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this third quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins. They'll start with the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important.
The Eagles defensive unit back out there. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score. Watson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made a...
On first down, Watson Finding Knox there, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he is going to have the Cardinals' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Johnson on poke 3, football's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now.
The Philly defense back onto the field. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th. To throw, Watson. Pass incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL,